Hi guys, it's Tanya from 4Girls Jewelry. I will show you today tassel earrings that I create. I love organic stuff, so even if these tassels not perfectly exactly same, I still love that. So I create only 2 pairs this morning, but I like it the way how they look. I put them on my ear and I really like it. I love how they look, and they actually light because I use 22 gauge and 18 gauge as a frame. So if you do use 10 wires, that you can make huge earrings with the light gemstones, and they could be big but not heavy. That the secret is, don't make heavy jewelry, because heavy earrings, it's nobody likes that. It's a painful to wear. um and surprisingly, what we will use for the tassels today, because we need to make tassels like this, that's the tassels we will use. 4 of them in each pair. Have four little tassels. You know what we will use today for that? You guys will never believe it. We'll use this. Completely not a wire wrap tool, but you will use that. So if you look at the knife, I'm pretty sure everybody have it. Ideally, it will be nice if it's almost a size, but we have half of it go up and then it's go down. So make sure you use up to here, because if you create something like here, you will not push it over there. Okay. I'm using my 22 gauge wire. Let me quickly take it. So yes, I have it. Here, there you go. Straighten it with your straightening tool or use your hands, wherever you want it. And I will use half of my knife. And we leave a little tail. Not even that, like this much. Just a tiny tail. Go around your knife, and then the little tail we have, you push it up, and that will be our first wrap here. You remove it. It's easier because hold it where they join and just wire wrap your 22, 24 gauge wire, whatever you want to use. Both of them work perfect for this. And I will use my round nose pliers. I have a mark right there. You can guys see it, I think, right? I made it long time ago because I like to have same loop all the time. So I have it, I use that as a reference all the time. So I push the wire like this. Where is my mark? My mark is right here. And I make one perfect loop going back to the same thing and to the top like this. And then I cut right here like this, and we push it, our wire, inside in that loop. Yeah, that's it. We have kind of funny shape, so we needed to get rid of that top one, so it just squish and then it look funny. So what we do is, remember, this is the flat side, this is a little bit thicker in my case. So I like that little thicker to be on top there. That's it. So that's how it is. And kind of silly looking for some reason. Let me just straighten it with this. I don't like space here. Okay, much better. You can also use, if you want, a round nose pliers and make it sit better. So we need a tassel like that. It's just a reference to have the same size of the, so you can use something flat. If you have a ruler, you can use it on a ruler if it's really flat. I just like to use my knife. So okay, let me quickly do a couple more. So I leave a little tail like that, go around, very quickly push this up and wrap. So we have nice link for our earrings. I really like those earrings because they are comfortable. They be using thin wire if you use 24, 22 gauge. If you use 24, just make sure I would anyway use a rubber mallet and hammer it because it's shapes, keep the shape in stability to your jewelry, right? So we have 3. I will need 1 more. It's pretty quick when you make tons of those links and then just quickly assemble. These earrings are easy to do. Okay, so this is my number 4, and I will quickly finish that one, and we will make the other component for these earrings. The wrapped loop, 1, 2, done, 1, 2, 3. In the middle of that loop I cut, push it wire inside like that, push it this guy, and there you go. And you have, remember, hammer it. I'll put my 24 away. What we need is at least 18 gauge wire. Let me look for my 18 gauge wire right there. So we definitely need to straighten that one. I use my nylon pliers very quick. Okay, so here we go. I don't measure because these earrings you can make, you can decide how long this space should be for you, how big this circle should be, and what jump ring you want to use. Or you can use bead. You don't have to use jump ring there. You can use beautiful bead and make it earring like that. Guys, I just want to motivate you to create stuff. I show you what I did and what's possible with the wire with simple tools. Basically almost no tools. I have only 3 tools that I always, or 4 that I use all the time. But I do have more fancier one. It just from time to time you can use it too. Like this one, a bail maker plier. I will use it today. If you don't have it, you can use pencil. So I will use the bigger one. Before, when I didn't have it, I just use pencil. You can find all kinds of markers, pencils for your shape. So then we can put 1, 2, 3, 4 of the tassels. Used to be tassel jewelry always popular, and I start noticing this year again tassel jewelry, so maybe it will be in style again. So also decide how many wraps you want to make here, because you want to be constant. Like I did 2, so I did 2 here, so I will cut, so we'll be matching my other jewelry. And that's a little piece left, and here we go. Just push it, the wire, and then we decide what we want to, like how long this has to be. You know, it's each pair you decide what you want. If you want exactly same long or you want a shorter. Let's make a little shorter. I can make shorter like this. Okay, I would recommend to make 2 earrings at the same time, so you can measure that side. Like when I do always 2, so then I will measure exactly same. But for just this tutorial, let's finish it. So it will be 1 mismatching earring, and I will make another same size that I used before, and I will make 2 wraps cut, and push the wire. Push the wire to sit so it will not catch on anything. You can file it if you wanted to, so but that's basically done. So here we go, like we have those legs, 4 of them, and to prevent being something crooked or not perfect, you always hammer. Some these I actually hammer with the hammer. It was not done with your rubber mallet, but with the rubber mallet I did these, and you can still see it's not destructed, like it's still round wire. I love, so the texture, if you want to use the texture like I did here, use this. You can also use this side and make it more like with the texture, like with this side, but rubber mallet for sure, I use it all the time. Mine is so beaten, so I'm using for the legs. You just hammer like that, and it's give the stability for it's a harden your wire. And then you decide what you want to put. If you want to put any of, you can do whatever stones you want, because it's so light. You can actually go with some not heavy stones, not big sizes, but some gems you can put, because they will be big statement earrings. You can put more legs if you wanted to, more beads on the bottom. You can also, like I said, you don't have to join them with the jump ring. You can use a beautiful bead over here, and then earring hook. So ear wire, right? Guys, I hope it was useful and you can make something for your friends or shows that you do. Summer coming up, we need to have a big stash for summer. Thank you for all the comments last video. I'm so happy I'm back, and I will try to do tutorial every Tuesday if I can. And I will see you Tuesday, I promise, with another tutorial. Let me know what you think about these earrings. I do like them. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next Tuesday again.